What's up everybody? Welcome back to the Southside Skate Park YouTube channel where we review products before they're coming out, as they're coming out, and sometimes even after they've come out. Today we have two new shoes from New Balance Numeric. Really one silhouette, two colorways. I never saw this shoe coming. I didn't know anything about this shoe, and maybe you haven't either. I mean, that would be awesome. So anyway, let's check it out together. So this is gonna be the New Balance Numeric 770 in VWX gray black and in YZZ black gray. Now I did get out earlier, and this shoe, I laced it to the top because when they do arrive, they only kind of come laced up through this thermoplastic rubber kind of cage right there. So they're only laced up to there, so I wanted to take it to the top for the reveal. It looks a lot better fully laced. I already felt like the shoe did look really good, but with it laced up, man, it just completely gives it like a different vibe. The alternate lace, I've got you right here, man. Already laced it up for you. Check it out, purple right there. So with the purple lace in there, kind of brings out some of the purple details. We have a black perforated leather toe. When I feel the leather of this around the toe here, man, if it's a nubuck, it's fooling me because it really feels, I mean, it's got a real ever so slight tumbling to it, so I really do believe it's a natural leather toe. So that is the gray and black version right there, kind of calling it like gray olive purple. And then over here, this shoe comes laced up in gray. This is gonna be like kind of your black white version. They're calling it black gray, the 770 YZZ, but it is, man, it is just suede out. I mean, if you are wanting to try this shoe and you're going to be skating in it and you're kind of skeptical of it, they wanted to provide you like an all suede, no-brainer, definitely like the shoe to skate. I did lace it to the top. I think it looks really sick like that. It looks pretty aggressive, honestly. We have a FuelCell running all the way from the midfoot right behind this like 4-foot cup sole, and then it just goes to a FuelCell all the way back here to the heel, which is pretty rad. So your midsole is going white with a little gum call out. You have that cross trainer sole right there in gum and black. Pretty sick. The durometer of this feels good, dude. Like when I take my finger and like try to go on the flick, it is like gonna grip, man. This thing is gonna like pull. This is like some Ollie Bolts cheater stuff, right, Rothmeyer? All right, so anyway, back to the show. Comes laced in gray. The alternate laces will be black, so you can just black it out even further. If you're feeling like maybe you blasted through your first lace really quickly, this is a flat lace. I do think it'll last you a little bit, but if you are popping laces, they do have lace loops down below, kind of hidden, kind of underneath this kind of ollie area panel. I do like this nylon tag right there. It's really like pretty retro. I'm trying to decide if this is like an old retro tag they got out of the vault somehow. We couldn't find this nylon tag anywhere. We went looking at the 770 and images of the shoe from before, but really the only vibe I'm kind of getting off the 770, I mean, a little bit of this two different material toe action that's going on there, but really more like the heel. Like just kind of if you were to kind of see someone walking by, pick them up cruising by, it's sort of that like tight to wide at the ground kind of heel action. Very New Balance heritage right there. Like seriously, like that is like so OG gray New Balance. And it's really, I mean, kind of more of the 574, kind of a mesh, that suede kind of gray. You just know people are walking by, they're wearing New Balance, just even at like just a glance.
Here we have the black and gray version of the New Balance 770. The shoe is very much like a runner. If you ever, I think it's the 574 that it reminds me of. How the heel, like yeah, how the sole kind of sits up on everything. And that little gum patch right there on the heel. It's pretty freaking sticky. I can feel my feet sticking to this paper. Here, I'm just gonna give you all some of the angles. I like these little grips right here. Okay, this olive and purple pair, I really dig these. I think they're the most, they stand out more than the other one, but they have a lot of different materials on them compared to the black and white version. But the purple and the green pretty much sticks out a lot. On these, I feel like I would still go a half size down, same as the other one. The bottom tread, especially the one underneath the heel, is very grippy. I can feel it sticking to this paper, which is You know, it's very rare that you feel that in a shoe where a sole is so sticky that you're sticking to the pavement.
They wanted to make sure like you're all good on that sole, so they kind of created this like harder thermoplastic rubber kind of cup right here. It might not even be, man, I don't know if that's rubber. Whereas this is rubber, it's a little softer. This guy right here is just a harder plastic just to kind of keep your heel right there above the sole. Also have some tongue straps right there. So between the tongue straps and then this cage and the laces, like you are sitting pretty perfectly over your sole. I think this shoe should really be very much an extension of yourself, of your body. And so when you're manipulating your board, it should act right for you. This shoe is releasing on September 12th for $119.94. You could go down to your local New Balance Numeric dealer in your town. That would be great. If you don't have one, southsideskateshop.com. That would be awesome. The MSRP on these shoes is going to be $119.94. I think based on the materials in hand right now, I could definitely kind of understand why. And I've said this in the past regarding New Balance Numeric, dude, like the suede qualities and the leather qualities a lot of times are really nice. They're definitely some of the best that we get in hand around here. If you see this shoe, if you look at the soles, like the outsoles and tread, it was actually kind of a cross trainer to begin with. So in all sports, like gym shoe, type of whatever shoe, like running, things like that. But actually it was adopted very much by tennis players in the 90s. And then now they've kind of taken that tennis shoe, they've beefed it up for skate. It tells me just how down like the mothership, like New Balance, like big New Balance is for New Balance Numeric. Like they are backing these guys 110%. They're obviously believing in skateboarding. They're happy with the performance in New Balance Numeric. They're allowing them to get into another silhouette, roll out a whole nother product for you guys, which is sick. And because it kind of exists within the skateboarding ethos, that MSRP of 120, if this was in a tennis store, for example, most tennis shoes are 225, 265, you know, so luckily it is in more of like an affordable fashion. The shoe also comes with an insole. So it has that FuelCell from midfoot to heel. It has a cup sole at the forefoot. And then the midsole isn't like a whole lot, just a little bit more though. It's just a little bit more support. It gets a little thicker right there at the heel. Just something to kind of take care of you. I've kind of shown you around the shoe. I've shown you the lace it comes with, the alternate lace, the lace it comes with, the alternate lace. I've tried to show you guys how lush and buttery like the suedes are that are associated and on board this upper. Just got the technical information on what I'm calling a cage. It is the metatarsal tension strap. That's what this is creating between your laces and this rubber right here. So if you're looking at the shoe and you're like, what is that? Man, your metatarsals, dude. You're like, you know, they're up here. And I can tell you mine hurt. Mine hurt from years and years and years of pushing. In fact, they hurt all the time. I hope you guys like the kind of our first look at the New Balance Numeric 770. Big shout out everybody here on our Southside Skate Park YouTube. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Definitely comment below. Let us know which colorway you like best. Let us know what you think of the shoe. Let us know anything and everything, man. We're on there. We're reading all the comments. We definitely appreciate you guys. So go show New Balance Numeric some love. Jump on these 770s. Check out their seasonal range. Are always coming correct with some really amazing materials like I was saying. I'll see you right here next time on the Southside Skate Park YouTube channel, where your skateboarding has been our priority for 30 years. See you next time.